Hi, guys. Thanks for joining my YouTube channel. Well, guys, Funky Dineva has some very strong opinions about love and marriage. Huntsville, about Melody, and about Keke. Guys, I heard the video. I edited the video for some of the B words, okay? Was Funky Dineva disrespectful in calling Melody and or Keke out of her name? Yes. Okay. Period. Point blank. Melody can't be disrespected by Funky Dineva unless Melody allows Funky Dineva to disrespect her. You understand? She has to accept that from Funky Dineva in order for her to be disrespected. Now, we know that everybody has their own opinions. He has very strong opinions, like a lot of the fans, the people that watch this show do. Funky Dineva has very strong opinions about Melody and her fans. You know, he said the millimeters are worse than the Beyonce and Nicki Minaj fans. I mean, he called them all sorts of names, which I'm not going to get into. And he expressed that he had to stop reviewing the show because it was affecting him mentally. It was draining him. It was, he was so angry. He was so emotional in regards to this show, which is the stance of many. Okay. Many people feel the same way about it. Now, he reviewed the show. This is his opinion. This is his opinion. Is this a new opinion of his about Melody? No. Did he interview Melody in the past? Yes, he did. Did something take place after that? I don't know. But he had very strong opinions about Melody for some time now, you know, in regards to the way her marriage played out on TV. Is it Funky Dineva's business or anybody else's business? You know how Melody chose to expose her husband on national television? No, it was her right to do. It was her right to do whatever she wanted to do. Do people feel very strongly about this? Whether pros or cons? Yes. People are very emotionally involved in this story. Yes. Do people feel like Keke was dead wrong? Keeping in, you know, keeping in mind that yes, Letitia and Marceau did tell Melody Kiki's business several years ago. Okay, yes, we will never forget that. Keeping in mind that Letitia says that she thought we were good. She apologized to Keke. They said they didn't laugh. It's their word against Kiki's. That's all we have as our word. We don't have to believe it, but they said they didn't make a joke of Keke. Keke said on the reunion stage that she don't believe that they joked about it. Listen, none of us know. None of us was there. Melody said they joked about it. It's their word against Melody's. You understand? Whether Keke took Melody's word because she wanted to be on the show or she really had a vendetta or an ought against her cousin that she was going to pay her back for, everybody has a right to their opinion. Many feel like Keke was jealous of Tisha, that she used this opportunity to backstab her cousin and to get on the show, and that she needed money. These are all opinions by people. Keke has her own reasoning for doing what she did. Funky Dineva feels very strongly about family going against family. A lot of people do. You understand? A lot of people do. He didn't mention, the fact that Letitia and Marceau, perhaps he thinks that's irrelevant, because it happened so long ago. And, one thing has nothing to do with the other, but it does for a lot of people. You understand? And so, again, like I said, he gave very strong opinions about Keke and, someone going against the grain, their family, for a position, for a spot, for money, for a spot on the show, for whatever his perspective was. We're all from a different, we're all brought up different. We all have different philosophies. What's morally intact for me may not be morally intact for you. You understand what my morality, stands for? You may feel like, I don't believe in that. Like I don't think like that. I think an eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. If Kiki did it to Letitia, she had a right to do whatever she did to Letitia. That's the stance of many, and many don't agree. Many feel different from that. Whatever Funky Dineva's opinions are of Mel are his opinions. They're very strong. He seems very annoyed and angry, which I try to deter people from. But, we can't tell people how to feel. We can't tell people how to feel. And we also know that when you put yourself out in the public, that you give the public a right to have an opinion. Is it right? No. Should they, should people be able to chime in on your situation? No. But it's nothing you can do about it. It's nothing you can do about it. You understand when I say that you give people, permission, not that you give them literal permission, but there's nothing you can do about it. I mean, you could live in, anger, and, you can live in an uproar because people are saying things about you. But, you have to have tough skin. You have to, you know, roll with the punches because it's not anything that you can control. This is why people don't put their life out on Front Street. They don't put their life out in the public because they don't want people in their affairs or making judgments on it. Some people don't care. But we see here that Funky Dineva feels very strongly about this show and, the things that have been going on in this situation. People beg to differ that he says Melody has made it a lifelong, thing of hers to bring down Letitia's marriage. Hey, that's his opinion. Many people feel that way. Many people don't. Many people feel like Mel was looking out for Letitia. She repeated something that Martell said, and she said it. She offered to bring a girl on the show to prove that she wasn't lying. Many people feel like Melody is standing up for herself. She's standing up for her name. She doesn't want people to think that she's a liar. So she was going to prove it by any means necessary. She said at the reunion, she called up Keke because she knows that Keke had problems with Letitia the same like she had, and that she wanted, Keke to bring these things to light. That it wouldn't only be her saying that Letitia is this way, that even her cousin would say it. That's wrong to some people. To Melody, she saw nothing wrong with that. She saw nothing wrong with it. She doesn't feel like she was wrong, and many people don't feel like she was wrong. So, I'm just speaking to you all about this situation with Funky Dineva. Of course, many are in an uproar. Many are in an uproar. Okay? Many are in an uproar. But like I've said to Melody, to, people on my page, to fans, somebody can't disrespect you unless you allow it. So people are going to say all kinds of things about Melody. They're going to say all kinds of things about Keke. They don't have to accept it. They don't even have to listen to it. But of course, I know, if I know, the fans of this show, Melody is inbox was bombarded with this video. This is only a clip of it. You understand? You know where to find the full video if you want it. But I'm sure she was bombarded with this information. You understand? And yes, he was wrong for calling Melody out of her name. But this stuff goes, it's no but about it. It's no but about it. It's not making any excuses. It's no but about it. We know that these things are happening every day. People are calling Melody calling pretty much everybody on this show out of their name. From Martell to Letitia to Marceau to Melody to Keke to Destiny. We know this happens every day. Okay? And the other thing about it is the word B, is that a term of endearment coming from a gay person? Was he being derogatory or disrespectful the way most of us feel like he was, or is that just a term that they utilize like we may utilize you know another word? Is that B word a part of their vocabulary? You understand? Because I know a lot of people utilize it. They play around with it. Women call women that. Men. I guess it's different coming from a man, but I know gays use it fluently, you know what I'm saying? Fluently as a term of endearment, and it doesn't always have bad connotation to it. So I don't know. All I know is that in explaining himself in his review, saying a B couldn't do this, a B couldn't do that. It wasn't used to Melody's name, but we know that he was speaking about Melody because Melody bought Keke on the show. So thanks again, guys, for tuning in. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And guys, leave your opinion, leave your comments on how you feel about this situation. Thanks again.
Yeah, as I'm walking out the Golden Corral of the Shoney's, hey girl, how you doing? And I'ma keep it moving. I'm not sitting up having no conversation with. I'm damn sure not finna be her plus one to no party, and damn sure not gonna feel comfortable enough to discuss my cousin or ask me any type of questions about my family. That's not what we doing. So Keke ain't shit. Number two, I'm gonna be very honest with you. Y'all can call it whatever the fuck you want to call it. I don't fuck with Mel. Y'all gonna go ahead, y'all gonna try to dress it up as, oh, because I know Marceau them, I'm blindly rocking for Marceau and teaching them. And that honestly has nothing to do with it. I don't fuck with Mel, and here is why. I can't get down with somebody who is so committed to wanting to damage somebody's marriage or prove that they are cheating or prove that they have gone through some type of marital problems. Melody has made it her life's mission to expose Marceau and bring Tisha into the light about her husband. Let me tell y'all something. Tisha know who the fuck she married. All right? And I'm going to keep it 100 at this point. It ain't a bitch alive watching Married to Medicine that don't believe Marceau has cheated on Tisha at some point in their marriage. We all fucking do. Okay? We all do. The reality of the situation is, y'all ain't got no proof, and Tisha is operating by, if I ain't got no proof, then it didn't damn happen. That lady ain't damn dumb. That lady is not stupid. Okay? At this point, Belle, let it go. Let it go. Y'all show was supposed to be about y'all building some damn houses in the comeback group. We just saw the special on OWN. You decided at that dinner scene to open the world up to the fact that your husband was cheating on you with coleslaw, and then the storyline grew legs and you became America's most embarrassed woman for a couple years. You did all that, all right? Did the others take joy in discussing your marriage? Perhaps. But you laid it all out there, so you don't get to come back now and retroactively be mad that people were discussing your marriage. Honestly, truthfully, that was the meat and potatoes of the whole show. So if it wasn't for people discussing your marriage, you wouldn't even be where you at right now, mama. So I'm not understanding, truthfully, what you are mad at this point.